jump into episode 2. So without any further ado, let's get right into the game. Why do we do this? Oh, continue. There we go. I think because of the way I ended the game, I lost the ability to put a book on for this chapter, which is gonna kind of suck. So right now for our books, we currently have Parallel Lives, which gives 1 skill point in conviction. Yeah, the Orthodoxies of Magic, 1 point in occultism, and Rules of Civility and Decent Behavior, 1 point in skill etiquette. So, let's see. Need to find the place mentioned by our mother. Let's go back into my journal because it has been a little bit since we played. Not exactly sure what I'm doing offhand. Okay. My mother wrote, "The beast always charges the most protected one." Okay, that's probably what we're looking for then. There's another butterfly. Do we have any more? No, we got none of that left. Okay. Butterflies all over the place here.
A swine and a salon. That's an odd choice of decor.
Huh.
This painting has caused some debate. Who did Dosey paint? Alcina the fairy or Circe the magician?
Okay. I usually don't play with the controller in case you're wondering why it's looking like I'm contemplating each of my steps. That is partially the case because I am definitely a mouse and keyboard player. Oh, I need to fix something though. Second here. Hey Jimmy, you here? Sorry, I had my chat covered for that. Trying to figure out my different layouts so that I can see what I'm doing on everything where I'm streaming on multi-streaming now. Okay, so back to here. Definitely does take some getting used to it, play with a controller, that's for sure. Okay, what was that? Camelot water.
Discourse on the Method by Descartes. This book changed the way I looked at the world.
Okay, got another book that we could activate on the next round. Which the next round, of course, will be
Circe preparing wine. What better trap for Ulysses?
Will be episode 2.
The Conversion of Ulysses by Gorgon. Circe changing Ulysses' companions into swines.
This guy sure does seem to have an obsession with swine.
Circe turning Ulysses' companions back into humans.
Huh. Okay. So, where are we doing? Okay, hopefully my mic and everything is working. I did the last test, it seemed to be. Can't go out there. Let's go talk to the priest. What is
Well, Your Eminence, do you still have any room left?
Ah, my son, the sin of gluttony is the most difficult of all in my eyes. Nevertheless, what a charming moment we have had together. I'm delighted I was able to talk to Mr. von Wollner. We hadn't spoken to each other for an eternity.
Yes. I noticed that Your Eminence knew a fair number of people at the table.
The benefit of age, my son. This isn't my first invitation to Lord Mortimer's. You will see, it's the perfect place to make new friends. Indeed, I noticed that you and Mr. Bonaparte had already begun.
Ah, I adapt quickly to local customs. It's what I was taught.
And you are right to do so, my son. But tell me, have you had any news of your mother since your arrival?
Alas, still nothing, Your Eminence. But I still haven't been able to meet Lord Mortimer.
Do not worry. It is typical of him. What can I say? Lord Mortimer is a very busy man. I should think you are beginning to worry.
Not really.
To tell you the truth, not really.
You are right. Be positive. Perhaps Sarah is in the company of Lord Mortimer, and they will both turn up shortly.
But while I have you with me, I have a question for you.
Go ahead, Louis. What can I do for you?
Let's see. Where all eyes size you up, does that mean anything to you?
If I said to you, where all eyes size you up, would it mean anything to you?
I don't know if it's the place you're looking for, Louis, but it makes me think of the portrait gallery.
There's a gallery here? Can you tell me where to find it, please?
Of course. Just go through the door at the end. It will lead into the library. Continue all the way through, and you'll end up in the gallery. You'll see it, Louis. When you get there, you'll know.
Thank you very much, Your Eminence. On that last word, then, I shall leave you to fight your demons. See you later, Your Eminence.
See you later, my son.
Okay, that was not very useful. Let's see. Do I have? There should be like a journal here if I... This isn't the journal I'm looking for. That sucks. I'm looking for a journal with my prior conversations. I wish they had something like that, but they don't seem to. Shoot. So does that mean I can't talk to him again? Crap. There's gotta be a way to see my quest other than find the info from my mother. This doesn't tell me anything either. Jeez, wait, is it in character? No. This just gives me these things. Damn it. Okay, well, I missed that somehow. And I did notice that uploaded. I do appreciate that. Thank you. For those of you watching on D Live, any upvotes do definitely help out the stream and myself, you know. I definitely benefit from upvotes, but I do appreciate them, so I can't talk to him again. Oy vey. Guess I should have paid closer attention to what he was saying. I don't like that you have to get so close to the photos before you click on them.
Well, that's very appetizing.
Ooh, what's this? First we'll grab this. Yeah, Devil's Thorn.
The lock is surrounded by a triple circle.
Huh. Difficulty what? Oh, let's try picking it. There we go. Cool.
All right, I've retrieved everything.
Yay, we got more royal jelly. Which kind of sucks because I need that. I've got multiple royal jellies. Cool, so I could use that one. Okay. Moving onward.
Circe.
Oh, that's Circe. Okay. I guess we go this way. Any blue dots? I don't see any. Just want to make sure I wasn't missing anything. Oh, there's one. Oh, man. Now, let's unlock this one, too.
Amber crystals.
Cool. Found more amber fragments. Was that key with an occult earth symbol? Huh. Well, let's check out our inventory and see what the key was. Looks like a room key. Small key with a ring shape that's an occult symbol for Earth. Okay. I have a feeling we're going to need that at some point. Oh, the light. Wow. Oopsie. Man, that's one hell of a library. Yay, got more. Oh, wait, no, that's a gold elixir. Bummer. I was hoping there would be more encyclopedia pages, considering that, you know, we're in a library. But who knows? And I can't get this straight to walk. Oh, there's something.
Atrus, the Miller brothers. Mother expressly forbade me from reading it.
Huh, that's weird. Ow. More royal jelly. Oh, can't climb the ladder. Oh well. Anything else in here? Not seeing anything. Oops, there's something.
A few pages out of an old encyclopedia.
Yay, more encyclopedia pages. There's another door. Okay, loading. looks like we found something.
Where all eyes size you up. Chances are, that's the room my mother spoke of. And she also spoke of a Medusa. Should I go and try to find the creature now?
Give me 1 second. Try to get something to drink. Sorry about that. That was going to be a longer cutscene than what it was. Okay. Another empty bottle. So, we gotta look for a Medusa in here?
Celia. That name means nothing to me.
Huh. Wait, okay then. Nothing on those pictures, I guess. Okay, we gotta find the Medusa. Oh, we found the room Mom was talking about, obviously. A room full of naked people.
Devil's Thorn. I'll keep it.
Oh, keep it. There's Medusa. Okay.
I've got to find out what Mother was trying to do with her. The Medusa. A hero armed with a sword? A hero with a lantern. And the last one holding a shield. I'll stake my life on it. All the statues form a single scene together. The poor devils are about to face the beast. Let's give them a helping hand.
Okay. Find the solution to the... I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
A painting with no name.
Is that the beast? Are we supposed to turn them towards that painting? Okay. Access the statue. Oh, assess the statue. Let's rotate the statue. Towards the Medusa? Okay. Think about the configuration. Oh, rotate the statue. You can't rotate towards the Medusa. Huh. Okay, so that means it's already facing the Medusa. Let's see. Yep. Okay. So we just gotta turn this one towards the Medusa now. It's a little too easy. Wait. Towards the oh. Towards the lantern. And if we turn the dude with the lantern towards the dude with a shield, it will reflect the light into the Medusa's eyes? Maybe? that didn't work. Oh, crap. Guess we're gonna have to use some skill points after all. Bummer. Yeah, rotate the Medusa.
It looks right, but nothing's happening. Maybe, in this position, the hero with the shield is just dazzling his colleague.
Okay.
If I respect the legend, I have to place the hero holding the shield in front of the Medusa. Except for here, it doesn't work. There must be something else.
I'm lost. I'm just guessing at this point. Okay, which one am I gonna use the least skill points on? Whoa. What was that?
The origin of myths, a reinterpretation of legendary creatures. Just what I need. The text is in French on the left-hand page and in Latin on the right hand. Let's find the chapter on the Medusa. Hang on. This version is significantly different from the regular one. It recounts how men have always belittled women in society. Harpies, mermaids, the chimera, the hydra, the gorgons. Ah, the section on the Medusa. While some of the heroes divert attention from the Gorgon, the hero with the sword brandishes his weapon at the Medusa.
While some of the heroes divert attention from the hero with the sword. Right, I did that. Why am I stuck on furniture?
The statue is darker on the right-hand side. It must be often placed towards the fire, which would explain the difference in color. In that case, it would be facing the Medusa. Perfect for the coup de grace.
I did that already. So that one's not what I need. Was...
In Greek mythology, anyone who looked into the eyes of the Medusa turned to stone. So the monster's statue must be turned towards someone who can protect their eyes. It can only be the hero holding the shield.
Okay. We had it that way. But that didn't do anything. this is costing me.
The mechanism is worn here. Whenever the shield is not turned toward the sword, the machinery freezes up. The statue must have been in this position most of the time, betrayed by the marks of time. So that makes it easy. The shield must face the sword.
What? Intoxicated, you've used 4 consumable items during a single quest or consumed a noxious element. Dialogue timer is no longer visible. Use a golden elixir to cure myself? The hell? Okay, so where are the golden elixirs? There. Okay, so this has to face the sword. But nothing's happened still. Which means the only one that's in the wrong place is the lantern dude. And rather than anything, I'll just rotate him. Hopefully it will work. Yay! Wow. Oh, wow. Cool. Totally awesome.
Rah! For Pete's sake, Emily! You scared the pants off me. Don't ever do that again.
Well, keep your nose out of my business then.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Stop fooling around and tell me what you're doing here.
I've discovered a hidden message from my mother. She explains how to find the secret room. Something must have attracted her here, so I've come to check it out. And you? What brings you here?
My, you're curious.
Let me guess.
Go on then, impress me.
Oh, we get to impress her. Let's see. Imagine she's like...
You're spying on Mortimer, right?
Everyone is spying on Mortimer.
Shall I take that for a yes?
Take it as you please, but I wouldn't be surprised if all the guests were around here somewhere searching the manor. Well, no matter. I'll tolerate your presence this one time. Now, since you're here, make yourself useful. Look around on your side. I'll do the same on mine. And if you find anything of interest, let me know.
Oh yeah, in your dreams. At your service, madam.
Okay. I am going to take a potty break. And be right back. Okay. I think we are back. Hopefully. We just check OBS to make sure everything's working. Yep. Okay, we're back. So what are we looking for? Well, there's a blue dot there. Let's see. How do we get to that blue dot? Jeez.
A golden fleece.
It's freezing. Hurry up.
Do you think that can really be Jason's golden fleece?
No, you are aware that Jason and the Argonauts is a myth, aren't you?
But Mortimer's been protecting this hide. It must be of great value, don't you think?
Certainly of historical value. This kind of hide is still used by gold diggers in Eastern Europe. Now you see how easy it is to obtain a legend.
Why do you have to act so nonchalant every time I show you something?
Louis, anyone can kill a sheep, rip off its hide, and say it's the golden fleece.
We're at Lord Mortimer's, not at some farmyard fair. You're just too skeptical.
And you have a tendency to believe anything. Talk about an unlikely pair.
Yet, you know opposites attract, don't you?
Okay.
An unofficial gospel? You'd be more likely to find this kind of book at the Vatican.
Nothing special. The library at Buckingham has 3.
How did the English manage to get their hands on them?
When someone wants to attract the attention of the world's leading power, somehow the gifts just pour in.
You wouldn't have gone to the Vatican recently, would you?
Are you calling me a thief?
Certainly not. Never entered my mind.
Okay, I think we messed that one up.
This is Circe.
Oh, collector's coin. Another collector's coin. Wonderful.
Hey, Mortimer's the author of this work. It talks about his passion for art.
Okay. Still not finding anything. There's nothing really important.
Guess what I found?
The Holy Grail.
Older than that.
A piece of Noah's Ark.
Not that old.
This could go on for hours. Just tell me.
Caesar's laurel wreath.
The workmanship on this crown is amazing. The finesse of the gold laurel leaves is beautiful. A crown worthy of an emperor. I'd stake my life that it's the genuine article.
I can just see Mortimer dressed in a toga, wearing a laurel wreath, strutting around his manor all day long.
You have a curious idea of Mortimer.
Why? He's eccentric, like all the English are, isn't he?
Well, if Peru stands for French grace, then if I were you, I wouldn't be making that sort of remark.
He screwed that one up too, I think. Yeah, I'm doing lousy on this one.
Oh, looks like a pamphlet on different political regimes, written by Mortimer himself.
You should see this sword, Emily. It's magnificent.
I'm busy. Describe it to me.
Brass quillons and knobs. A beautiful cruciform line. Judging by the wear and the technique used to forge it, this sword dates back to the Crusades, and it must have belonged to a wealthy knight. There's a date. MCXC, 1190. That's right. Forged for the Crusades.
It really does look like Joan of Arc's sword.
The famous Maid of Orleans. One of your favorite historical heroines.
You bet. Given the number of English butts she kicked.
And we all know where that got her. When you finished playing, maybe you can help me search the place?
Oy vey. Did I really screw up again? Oh, cool. Congratulations. You collected 4 amber fragments. Your maximum effort points is increased by 1. Awesome.
A fragment of amber.
Yep. Looks
Here's
like we
something
found what we wanted.
interesting. A manor in Maine, hundreds of acres of land in Catalonia, properties in Shanghai. Incredible. Some of these deeds are over 600 years old, and all signed by the hand of Mortimer.
I wonder if that's what inspired my mother's attention. How come all these documents have Mortimer's signature on them?
Do you think all these properties really belong to him?
Maybe Mortimer is immortal or capable of living for a very long time, like Methuselah.
A first smile. Careful. Keep that up and soon you'll end up laughing.
Carry on sprouting inanities like that, and indeed I might. These documents are intriguing, but do you really think that's what attracted your mother's attention here?
I don't know. She was obsessed with Mortimer, and I must confess, these property deeds are troubling.
If that's the case, why would she have left them?
Once again, I don't know. We'll have to ask her when we find her. And what's your take? Why keep such a collection hidden in a secret room? Any thoughts?
Mortimer has every reason in the world to conceal it, even if only to keep it from people like us.
Hey, Emily, we're not thieves. We're only looking. I wonder why my mother didn't make it clear what she was interested in here.
She didn't have time to write it down, or maybe she wasn't sure of what she was looking for.
Or she wanted to protect her discoveries. It's disturbing.
You'll just have to search the rest of the room. Maybe you'll find something.
Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. Who knows? Maybe your butt's in my way.
What is that you found?
A cameo
Yeah, what
pendant.
is that?
What's going on?
Nothing.
For crying out loud, Emily, you lunged for that jewel like your life depended on it. Tell me what this is about.
No. We just met, Louis. I like you, but I can't just suddenly open myself up like a book to you.
Listen, Emily. It seems pretty obvious to me that you haven't come here for the sole purpose of sampling Mortimer's cellar. Stop all the clever evasions and just trust me.
And why the hell should I place my trust in you, Louis?
Okay. Confrontation started. These are fun. I think. So, I only have 3 left, so I gotta be careful. I can't use those. Because I don't want any harm to come to you. That costs 3. Let's just go with because I trust you.
Mortimer's letter, my mother's message in the book, the golden order. What more do you need as proof of my goodwill?
I freely admit that my wary side does get the better
Yay,
of me
we
sometimes.
got it.
Wary? Yeah, like a wild animal.
Don't exaggerate.
But that's what I like about you.
I'll admit you are fairly reliable.
That's it? I was expecting more.
Well, I'm prepared to trust you when it comes to choosing a French cheese. But I've nothing to gain by confiding in you any further than that.
Nothing to gain? Damn it, Emily. I'm only trying to help you. Stop needing to gain something all the time.
Because you think I need help?
Just like everyone. You have your strengths and your weaknesses. And there's no use pretending otherwise.
Ha! And I bet you found out where I'm weak, haven't you?
Oh shit, I don't remember. Oh crap. Journal. Emily, where's Emily? Emily. Oh, there's still to be discovered. Crap. I haven't found where she's weak. Ugh.
Honestly, you don't seem to know all that much about the occult.
I don't blame you. Not everyone can have bathed in it since childhood. But that's the point. You'd be doing yourself a favor if you trusted me. I'm sure I can be of more use to you than you think.
I am a highly skilled member of the Order and in the service of the Queen. Do you really believe I'm a novice when it comes to the occult?
Nope.
My dear
Damn it.
Louis, sorry to be blunt, but you don't know what you're talking about. I might have some weaknesses, but I don't need your help to overcome them. And I'm simply not contemplating collaborating with anyone at this time. Do you understand?
Shit. She prefers to work alone. There. Fine,
I
I'll
don't see
use
us as
them.
partners for life. You won't owe me anything, you know. It doesn't commit you to anything after all.
All right, you've gone to a lot of trouble. You deserve an answer. I already have a work partner. I know my weaknesses. I don't doubt that your abilities will be of use to me. But I already have all that, thanks to my teammate.
Is there any chance you might tell me who he is?
No, I've already said too much.
I hope y'all
Consider
are
yourself
hearing
lucky
this,
I've even given you
'cause
this
I
much.
lost volume
It's extremely
temporarily.
rare, believe me.
Come on, don't stop now that you've come this far. You know that eventually I'll end up making you talk.
Well, since no one can resist you, let's see if you can guess who my partner is.
You're a gambler.
Oh, shit.
So, your partner is... It's as obvious as it is surprising. You're my mother's hard-hitting partner.
Oh, God, do you really believe the nonsense that comes out of your mouth?
Well,
No.
a second ago I did. A little.
Sorry, Louis, your mother is not my partner.
Hey.
Chances are, you're working with a member of the Order.
The only members of the Order other than ourselves are your mother and Mr. Washington. The former has sadly gone missing. As for the latter, I knew nothing of his arrival. Incidentally, you must have noticed how inefficiently our Order communicates internationally.
Damn it. This is my last chance.
Your sister. She's your partner. She's the one you're looking for.
Well, I am impressed. How the devil did you guess I had a sister? Virtually no one even knows. When it comes to getting results, you are very good, I grant you that. You deserve to know why the sight of the cameo pendant affected me so strongly. I thought it belonged to Emma, my twin sister.
Oh. Now I get why you said you had a memory for two.
Yes, you can't imagine to what extent, though. As children, everyone got us mixed up. So one day we decided to play along. Since then, we have become one and the same. We have officially erased the identity of my sister Emma. Emily Hillsborough, the woman with two faces.
Clever. But isn't it complicated? How do you make it work?
One of us has no existence in the outside world. We share everything. First for one, then for the other. We dress the same, wear the same makeup, we speak the same. We've learned to act as one. When we accept a mission, we both turn up. This time, though, she went ahead, and I was meant to wait for her on the mainland. She was meant to meet Sir Home and bring back the details so we could work out who would follow up.
And there was a problem?
She was supposed to return from Mortimer's 1 week ago. The boat turned up at Plymouth, but alas, no trace of my sister. Instead, a sailor passed me a message from home, notifying me of her sudden disappearance.
So, my mother and your sister go missing just a few days apart. That's strange. Maybe their disappearances are linked.
It's clearly a possibility, but up to now I haven't found a trace of either of them.
None of this is very reassuring.
By the way, Louis, now that you are in on the secret, you are obliged to keep it to yourself, or you will pay very dearly.
Don't worry. Your secret is safe with me.
It's time to leave.
Okay. I am out of skill points, or whatever the heck those things are called.
So, what do you think of our first adventure?
I must admit, it has been fun by your side.
Same here.
Oh, she's been drinking too much again.
Louis, I need to talk to you right now.
Good evening, Elizabeth. Actually, this is not a good time.
I'm begging you, please, don't leave me alone.
I'll be waiting for you in your room, but don't be late.
I was sure there was a certain
okay.
je ne sais quoi between us.
Louis, we need to talk now. Otherwise, it'll be too late.
Looks like Elizabeth really needs me, but if I start talking to her, for sure Emily won't wait for me. What should I do? Sorry, Emily,
Follow
but
Elizabeth.
I can't leave Elizabeth like this. All right, Elizabeth. How can I help?
Thank you. Come on, follow me. I really need to talk to you, Louis, right now.
Does Lord Mortimer know the mess you've made of your room?
Listen to me, damn it! My days are numbered.
Elizabeth, I don't know if it's about my mother again, but I'm telling you, you've nothing to be afraid of. She didn't come here for you.
I saw her.
Saw who? You saw my mother? When?
Just last night. I went out to walk along the cliff top and I saw her in the distance. She tried to hide right away, but I'm sure it was her.
Are you saying you recognized my mother in the middle of the night while she was hiding?
Yes, Louis, I know it was her.
You just said she was far away, right? In the middle of the night. And the exterior of the island isn't exactly well lit.
Listen, I'm telling you it was her.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Damn
Did
it.
you talk to each other?
No, she was far away. I didn't make any noise.
Wait.
And then
I want to try this again. Oops, wrong one. I wonder. Ah,
was
get
gone.
out of
Have you
there. Click this one. Back to menu. I don't want to save though. See, save, and then it goes back. Shit. This is the episode list. I want to start the episode over. That'd be foolish. Oh well.
I really need to talk to you, Louis, right
Oh,
now.
good.
Does Lord Mortimer know the mess you've made of your room?
Listen to me, damn it. My days are numbered.
Elizabeth, I don't know if it's about my mother
Let's
again,
try
but I'm telling you,
this.
you've nothing to be afraid of. She didn't come here for you.
I saw her.
Saw who? You saw my mother? When?
Just last night. I went out to walk along the cliff top and I saw her in the distance. She tried to hide right away, but I'm sure it was her.
Are you saying you recognized my mother in the middle of the night while she was hiding?
Yes, Louis, I know it was her.
You just said she was far away, right? In the middle of the night. And the exterior of the island isn't exactly well lit.
Listen, I'm telling you it was her.
Did I get it?
She doesn't hesitate on her
Yes.
answers. She's not trembling. She's really convinced of what she's seen. Did you talk to each other?
No, she was far away. I didn't make any noise and
Sorry
then she
about
was
the
gone.
Have you
coughing.
told anyone you've seen her? Sir Holmes? Mortimer?
You don't understand. It's her. She's here.
Yes, I understand.
No, you're not listening. The moment I saw her, I was overcome by spasms. She's here. I'm telling you, it was her. Yes, I need something to calm me down.
I'll
This
drink
one
with you,
glass.
but let's go easy on it, okay? I don't know where she gets her rot gut from, but frankly, it's disgusting.
You know, Louis, when I came here, it was in the hope of getting help. I've only just now realized that I've been drawn here into a trap.
Whoa. The alcohol's gone to my head.
Oh boy. Did she poison him?
Here, the condemned's last drink.
Elizabeth, alcohol never solves anything. I'm gonna stop now.
Listen up. You want to know what your mother was capable of, right? You want to know the reason why. Well, you're gonna have to follow me to the bottom of the abyss, Louis. Either drink or get out.
Okay. Fine,
Man,
we'll drink, whatever.
I need to take it easy with the booze. At this rate, I won't last the night. Let's go easy on the drinking, okay? Alcohol won't solve our problems. Ugh, the second one isn't any easier.
So, do you want to know why she did all those things to me or not? Even if it changes the image you have of her forever?
What was she trying to cure you of then?
Of the one illness she never managed to treat me for.
Come on, Elizabeth. We have to finish what we started.
Oh boy.
I feel all
I screwed
dizzy.
up.
There must have been a reason. Just tell me. Tell me what my mother treated you for.
She wanted to silence them!
What? What are you talking about? Silence what?
The voices. The voices in my head. They speak to me, Louis. They've always told me what to do. They say nasty things to me.
Elizabeth, are you saying that spirits talk to you?
You're right. Sometimes there are several voices. How did you know?
No, listen, I don't know anything. I'm just repeating what you said.
They want me. Want me just for themselves. They talk to me all the time. Yet your mother did everything to make them go away. Ever since I was little. And look at the result.
It's impossible, Mother. You spent your life trying to prove that the supernatural doesn't exist. Why punish this poor girl? Oh, shit. What has she done to you?
Uh-oh, Louis. Are you starting to believe me?
No, but...
Too bad it's all been for nothing. They're still there, you know.
What do you mean? They're still talking to you?
All the time. Despite everything Sarah put me through, I still hear them. And here I am on a lost island, knowing that no one knows me. And I find myself here at the exact same time as her. You see? You understand? You sense it too. I'm going to die here. I beg you, tell me you believe me.
I'm here, Elizabeth. I'm right here with you. And I do believe you.
Thank you, Louis. You know, despite what people might think, I'm not crazy.
Man, I'm drinking still.
My God, Elizabeth, how is this possible?
Welcome to my world, Lil Louis. Welcome to my life.
Advise her to escape from the island. Advise her to stay.
Elizabeth, the whole story stinks of death. If I were you, I'd have left the moment you heard me speak about my mother. I don't know if she knows you're here, but if I had any doubt, I wouldn't take the risk.
Yeah, you're right. I can't stay here another minute. I need to get the hell out of here. I need to find a boat and get away. I'm not dying here.
I feel so dizzy.
You like my little concoction, don't you? That's rare.
What?
It no longer has any effect on me, but my guests generally don't appreciate me mixing alcohol with laudanum.
What? You put laudanum in my drink?
In both.
Well, duh.
Don't worry, my little Louis. We'll sink down to the bottom together.
Oh man, I feel like puking. I really feel like shit. I gotta get back.
Don't worry, Louis. I'm here now. I'll take good care of you, and then I'll leave.
What the hell?
Don't touch me! Just leave. If I get up, I'll fall.
Trippy.
Oh, little Louis tired. Leave everything to me.
Oh, I think I screwed up.
Just let go.
In fact, I know I screwed up. Shit. No, I only failed once. By having a few drinks with Elizabeth. I shouldn't have done that. Okay. Well, on to episode 2, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so what? I got 4 points available. Where do I want to spend them? Questioning's already at level 1. Agility. Logic. Linguistics? No. Lockpicking? Convince people. Let's put what into politics. Oh, I don't know where to put things. Okay, let's see. Questions. Logic. Fusion of logical minded. I don't know what to do. Let's level up politics. Put 1 into logic. I guess that works. Okay, on to episode 2. Where is my mother? Well, it's episode 2, chapter 1. Where is my mother? I won't. Oh, I gotta hold it. There we go.
How many times must I tell you? You must never put your life on the line for me.
Mother has always had a fascination for Lord Mortimer, but has never wanted to tell me why.
We are doing our utmost to find your mother as quickly as possible. Without your mother, hundreds of men would have gone to the guillotine.
All I can tell you is I'm looking for my sister.
Do you believe your mother capable of torturing a child?
An agreement for cannons. Lord Mortimer assured me that you are to take over the project on behalf of your mother.
Johann Christoph von Wollner, Minister of Religious Affairs, and Jacques Peroux, French Revolutionary Tribunal Judge. You will find that Lord Mortimer is not what one would call conventional, Monsieur de Richet.
I do apologize for being late. I was obliged to clear up some urgent business.
Okay. Okay. Oh man, damn coffee fit. So what books do I want to add? One skill point in logic. Skill point in politics. Science. Ooh, skill point in science. Definitely, that's what we want to add. Oh, I got one more I can equip too. Awesome. That in politics. Oh man, I didn't get my doohickeys down here back. Only got 3 of them. That sucks.
At last we meet, Monsieur de Richet. Do you mind if I call you Louis?
Please do.
Thank you. I wish to apologize wholeheartedly, Louis. I made you cross the seas, and I wasn't even here to welcome you. When I asked you to join us here, it was, of course, in the hope that you would help us find your mother. Unfortunately, I am now confronted with another problem, which I would rather have done without. You see, last night, Miss Adams also went missing.
Sorry, thought that was going to be longer. Let's see.
I have had my people searching for her all over the island. Alas, to no avail. It so happens that both her mental and her physical health are extremely fragile. I'm worried that the same thing happened to her as to your mother. Also, I would appreciate it very much if you could tell me what you were doing on the floor in her room in the early hours
It's quite
of the
normal.
morning.
I can explain everything.
Oh, well, I'm glad to hear it. You see, Sir Gregory is about to arrive, and he's taken Elizabeth's disappearance very, very seriously. Please, reassure him so that we can talk about your mother.
William, I would like to see you a moment before we begin. In private.
Let's step outside a moment. Louis, this will only take a few moments.
Okay.
All right, let's take this chance to look around.
Enclosed are the witness statements of guests Bonaparte and Hillsborough. Statement of Napoleon Bonaparte. When asked, "What were you doing yesterday evening?" Monsieur Bonaparte replied, "After talking with Lord Mortimer, I spent the evening playing cards with Sir Gregory, Mr. Washington, and His Eminence Paget. Sir Gregory won." When asked, "Did you notice anything strange throughout the evening?" Monsieur Bonaparte replied, "At daybreak, I thought I saw someone on the balcony, but couldn't see who it was." Statement of Duchess Hillsborough. When asked, "What were you doing yesterday evening?" the Duchess replied, "I spent the evening in Monsieur de Richet's company. We admired the works exhibited in the Manor Gallery. While going up to bed, we ran into Miss Adams. As I was tired, I left Louis de Richet and Miss Adams in a conversation and went to bed. When asked, "Did you notice anything strange throughout the evening?" the Duchess replied, "No, not that I remember." Oopsie.
Please, sit back down, Louis.
If I want to.
This sort of behavior is not working in your favor, young man.
Gregory, Louis told me we needn't be concerned.
Of course. Monsieur de Richet, the situation seems to escape your grasp, so I won't beat about the bush. Did you kill Elizabeth Adams?
Holy shit. Elizabeth is dead. I'm not.
What are you talking about? I only helped her. We talked and she wanted to leave. I imagine that's what she did, right?
We have found no trace of her leaving, monsieur. So allow me to have my doubts.
Nor have we found any reason to believe that Louis is lying.
Yay.
We must remain calm, Gregory. We have found no evidence that would suggest that Elizabeth has been murdered. For the time being, she has only disappeared. Let's stick to the facts, if you please.
Well, where is she then?
Last night when we talked, she said she felt uncomfortable here and spoke of leaving but didn't say where to.
Knowing Elizabeth, I am sure she must have spoken to you about your mother.
I don't see the connection. What has my mother got to do with this?
Gregory is suggesting he isn't certain that Elizabeth has left the island, and that some misfortune might well have befallen her during the night.
But that's not the case.
Well, that's what you say. You are the last person who saw her alive. There might well be any number of reasons why you wanted her silenced.
No one can substantiate your claim that she left as you said she did, Louis.
Damnation, William. This is a fiasco. Sir, you don't seem to realize just how serious this is.
Let's try and remain calm, Gregory. In any case, it would be far better if Elizabeth really has left the island, as Louis says. Why do you think she wanted to leave?
She couldn't bear it anymore. She was becoming hysterical and drinking heavily. She was panic-stricken at the thought of staying here, and I didn't know she wasn't allowed to leave.
It's not that she was a prisoner here, Louis, but Elizabeth is mentally very fragile, and I fear she might do something terrible to herself or others. She wasn't ready, and you have made a grave mistake by encouraging her.
William, don't justify yourself. You won't even answer the question. What is the real reason, Monsieur de Richet? Monsieur de Richet, we have given you every opportunity to reassure us as...
Let's see if we can get out of this without... Okay, continue. Let's see how this goes.
Gregory, Louis told me we needn't be concerned.
Of course. Monsieur de Richet, the situation seems to escape your grasp, so I won't beat about the bush. Did you kill Elizabeth Adams?
Okay, we know this one.
What are you talking about? I only helped her. We talked and she wanted to leave. I imagine that's what she did, right?
We have found no trace of her leaving, monsieur. So allow me to have my doubts.
Nor have we found any reason to believe that Louis is lying. We must remain calm.
But we got that one
Gregory.
right already.
We have found no evidence that would suggest that Elizabeth has been murdered. For the time being, she has only disappeared. Let's stick to the facts, if you please.
Well, where is she then?
Okay.
I'm not absolutely sure, but I'd wager she's gone to visit her sister.
I beg your pardon?
Good Lord! You mean Abigail?
Yes, they've been keeping in touch by mail. Elizabeth always dreamt of meeting her. I wouldn't be surprised if she went to see her.
Damnation!
Yay!
This is a fiasco. Sir, you don't seem to realize just how serious this is.
Let's try and remain calm, Gregory. In any case, it would be far better if Elizabeth really has left the island, as Louis says. Why do you think she wanted to leave?
She was terrorized by my mother's presence here. Just the thought of coming face to face with her was unbearable.
Did she tell you why?
Yes, she brought the subject up.
I'm sorry, Louis. It couldn't have been easy to hear.
For your sake, I sincerely hope that she got there safely.
Yay!
Monsieur de Richet, I apologize if my words seemed a little abrupt. I dare not think what would happen if Elizabeth came across your mother on the island. Your generosity may well cost you dearly.
I understand, my lord. I certainly regret it.
You don't need us for any of this. So come along, Monsieur Peru. We are leaving.
Okay.
Right. It's time we spoke about your mother, Louis.
She seems to be making every effort to steer clear of your guests.
What do you mean?
For the past few weeks, my mother's been playing cat and mouse, if you will. I don't know why, but it wouldn't surprise me to learn that she's trying to avoid someone. The question is, who?
And in your opinion, would she be the cat or the mouse?
I'd like to answer the cat, but unfortunately I'm increasingly worried that she's in fact the mouse.
That doesn't make me feel any better, Louis.
What was the official reason why my mother came to your island?
I knew about your mother's activities, and yours, in the Golden Order. I thought we had everything to gain by working together.
You mean the cannon deal with Monsieur Bonaparte?
Among others, yes. How did you hear about that?
Monsieur Bonaparte came to speak to me about it yesterday, during lunch.
I see. So impetuous. He was supposed to let me speak to you about it first. Our friend Napoleon desperately needed financial backing to properly equip his army. I took it upon myself to back him because I have a firm conviction that he can go far.
We shall see. However, there's one thing that surprises me. Isn't Bonaparte a bit young to deserve so much attention?
Well, you come straight to the point. I like that. Indeed, if you knew just how much you remind me of him. Trust me, I'll wager that Monsieur Napoleon will soon prove himself. I'm working on it, at least. Once this deal was closed, I had big plans for Sarah.
Such as what?
You see, I've invited several influential figures on my island to present them with a project at the conference. It will be presented later today. I thought that the Golden Order had a role to play. And I still think so. I was hoping Sarah would be able to join us.
I see.
Indeed, if by chance your mother decided not to return to us before the conference, would you do me the great honor of attending? If only to follow the deliberations while waiting for her to duly take her seat.
Why not? We shall see.
Thank you so much. In this way, you'll be able to keep your mother informed of what is said. There's something else I'd like to briefly go over. Earlier, you asked me the official reason for your mother's presence here. Is there an off-the-record reason why your mother came here?
She was looking for someone.
What do you mean?
In Paris, we were working on a smuggling case to do with occult objects. We had just arrested a dealer who intended to go to you to meet a buyer.
Come on.
My mother was here to find out to whom he intended to sell his stolen treasure.
What was the name of your dealer?
I can't remember exactly. Von something or other.
Von Volner?
No, not your friend, Mr. Von Volner.
There's something I still don't get. In your opinion, why would your mother remain in hiding over several weeks?
Maybe she found something out.
What do you mean?
My mother has a gift for investigating. If she had picked up a lead, nothing would have stopped her.
The only thing I can tell you is that Sarah had indeed changed. At the beginning of her stay here, we enjoyed spending time together, solving the world's problems.
You seem to know my mother very well, my lord. What did you talk about together?
Oh, as soon as we had a little free time, we liked to share points of view about practically any subject. We would find ourselves embarked on interminable discussions that could go from Monsieur Blanchard's flight in a hot air balloon to the Treaty of Jassy, or the adoption of the metric system in France last year, or even Mr. Eli Whitney's invention in the United States.
Uh-huh. Let's see. Which one?
The armistice between the Russians and the Turks. Russia's come out of it having officially won Crimea, which gives it direct access to the Black Sea.
And, at the same time, the Mediterranean Sea. I'm worried about the decisions Tsarina Catherine might decide to take. She's a woman who managed to get rid of her husband to accede to the upper reaches of power. Gaining access to the Mediterranean Sea remains her main objective. When she still had that dear Potemkin as her lover, I could always find out about her intentions, but those days are over.
You're speaking of Grigory Alexandrovich Potemkin?
The very man. The little devil behind the mother of all Russians. Since his death, I know absolutely nothing of what the Tsarina is up to.
Oh, really?
Ah, yes. I didn't mean to shock you. Please forgive me. Let's just say that, in my position, it is often advantageous to know about the habits and customs of world leaders.
I'm surprised she didn't get you started on the Crusades. It was her favorite subject.
Are you joking? Sarah and I spent entire days together reliving them. It so happens that the Crusades are also my subject of predilection, especially the Third. My ancestor distinguished himself brilliantly during the siege of Saint-Jean d'Acre.
Yeah. Hold on, folks. Why is this not showing right? Okay. Why is that not here? Son of a gun. How did that go back there instead of go to... Oh my goodness. Why is this not showing the game, and for how long has it shown the game? Crap.
Mother lulled my childhood with tales of the Crusades. How Richard the Lionheart and Philip Augustus had to battle it out to achieve their ends. And how Guy de Lusignan, having broken his word, launched the siege of Saint-Jean d'Acre.
I don't know what happened there.
I see Sarah's lessons have inspired new enthusiasts. Good on you, because not everyone can claim they know as much at your age.
I'm sorry,
Your
folks.
mother is a very well-read woman. You're quite lucky to have her as a model, Louis.
Yes, I know, but I'm still very worried.
I must admit, there are worse things to worry about now, Louis.
What do you mean?
Since she disappeared, your mother has been seen once. Her behavior on the evening of your arrival greatly surprised Gregory and myself. She resurfaced to attack Emma, Emily Hillsborough's twin sister. And she shot her with a pistol. Then, before Gregory could intervene, she ran off and disappeared again.
I beg your pardon? Hang on.
That means my vision on the wharf, it was actually happening inside the manor. Mother shot Emily's sister? The very person she came looking for? Why would she do that?
Excuse me, but between that and the childhood of Lady Adams, it's all a bit much for me to cope with. I need to piece it all together again to see things more clearly. You said that you spent a lot of time talking together at the beginning. What happened for that to change?
I'm afraid I haven't much to tell you. The more the days went by, the more she withdrew into herself. She never gave me an explanation, until the day came when she purely and simply disappeared.
Where did she go when she wanted to be alone?
She would shut herself away in a room we use as a box room upstairs.
Would you allow me to go there?
Naturally, Louis, of course. I'll send you a servant to open it.
Thank you.
That's all I can tell you about the disappearance of your mother, Louis. I would like to have been more helpful.
I shall stay on her trail and follow up any leads.
Thank you. We will meet later on to welcome our last guest. In the meantime, I shall get someone to open the box room upstairs for you.
Thank you.
Okay. That was informative
The room
and
is just opposite
surprising.
Mortimer's study.
Yeah, you go to the tower room. Wherever that may be. Oh, this is the tower room. More looking around.
Honey, I couldn't have hoped for better.
Yay, more royal jelly. I used to use that. Really need to find a bunch more of it.
There are burnt papers in the chimney. There's a legible fragment left. Hey, I recognize my mother's handwriting. She says, we must find a safer way to communicate. Someone is onto us. Trust in my faith in the man with the sword. So Mother had an accomplice here. Who could it be? Who could she be suspicious of? I must find the next part. Faith, sword. I recognize her love of riddles there.
Okay. Press X to consult my notes. Okay.
There are burnt papers in the chimney. There's a legible fragment left.
What happened?
Hey, I recognize my mother's handwriting. She says, we must find a safer way to communicate. Someone is onto us. Trust in my faith in the man with the sword. So Mother had an
Read
accomplice
that
here.
already.
Who could it be? Who could she be suspicious of? I must find the next part. Faith, sword. I recognize her love of riddles there.
Okay, so we don't look at the fireplace again. What's over here? I do apologize for my
Dante's
screw-up.
paradise. Raise your head and be reassured, for what comes up here from the mortal world must ripen in our rays.
And if this audio going out is actually going out in the stream as well, I do apologize for that as well. It's all part of my VM messing up. However, the poor gameplay, I don't take any credit for. Okay. Malenti water.
St. Paul on the road to Damascus by Caravaggio.
Okay. Oh, wait. No, that way use 3. And Oh, zero.
A fierce
Awesome.
opponent of the first Christians, St. Paul is suddenly struck by the call of Jesus Christ and converts. It's the best known conversion in Christian history, which teaches us that even enemies of Christ can be saved, and even become his greatest apostles after finding faith. From what I can recall, the account of his conversion could be found in the epistles to the Galatians, the Philippians, the Corinthians, and the Acts of the Apostles.
Okay. We examine the painting?
Caravaggio attained a magnificent command of black and the play of colors too. Paul facing an ordeal, the curtains of his illusions being raised, and receives the light from his Savior.
Okay. Is there anything else in here? We must find a safer way to communicate what is onto us. Trust in my faith in the man with the sword. Okay, so where's the guy with the sword? Damn, I can't find anything in this room. We're not allowed out. Okay, well, when this is done, I am probably going to be stopping the stream.
A Byzant from the Byzantine Empire, a coin often used during the St. Louis era.
Why would things... Does that bleed through from the other side? It looks it.
The door appears to be locked on the other side.
Let's open the door.
I think I heard something fall to the ground. A metallic sound, like a key falling to the floor.
I don't want to do this. Maybe I'll come back after. Come on, I want to go around it. Sorry, I'm trying to get out of furniture here.
St. Paul on the Road to Damascus by Caravaggio. Caravaggio attained a magnificent command of black and the play of colors too. Paul facing an ordeal, the curtains of his illusions being raised, and receives the light from his Savior.
Controls got a little wonky there.
Papers in the chimney.
Didn't we already do
There's a
this?
legible fragment left. Hey, I recognize my mother's handwriting. She says we must find a safer way to communicate. Someone is onto us. Trust in my faith in the man with the sword. So Mother had an accomplice here. Who could it be? Who could she be suspicious of? I must find the next part. Faith, sword. I recognize her love of riddles there.
I can't find... What the hell am I looking for?
St. Paul on the road to Damascus by Caravaggio.
I mean, I
St.
guess
Paul
I
on the
could
road to
examine the
Damascus by
picture.
Caravaggio. Caravaggio attained a magnificent command of black and the play of colors too. Paul facing an ordeal, the curtains of his illusions being raised, and receives the light from his Savior.
Okay. Guess there's nothing else in this room. Which is kind of disappointing.
What is this disc?
Okay, what is that?
Oh, that reminds me of the ones my mother collects. It's magnetic.
Okay, I guess we'll take it. Mm-hmm. Whoa, what's this?
Dante's Paradise. Raise your head and be reassured, for what comes up here from the mortal world must ripen in our rays.
Okay. Maybe I should just walk the perimeter. Okay, I'm just gonna stop here. I do apologize. I am still getting used to streaming, and I am sitting here falling asleep. So I'm sorry, and I will be talking to everybody soon. I am going to try my best to keep these streams going on a semi-regular basis. At least one every couple of days. Hopefully they'll get longer and I'll get used to my limitations. I'll know when I'm too tired to start a stream. I actually thought I could go. I mean, I was perfectly awake earlier. So I'm babbling. So I'm going to just take it in the stream here and say good morning, good night, whichever one it may be.